Okay, hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Boy Gardening. My name is Nigel. So I have a event coming up. I'm not vending the event, but I'm supplying the plants. So there is a orchid show that's coming up in San Francisco. It's gonna be 28th of February to I think 2nd of March. So it's just a 3-day event. I mean, it's a 4-day event if you are a member and can go for the pre-show. So it's gonna happen Friday, Saturday, Sunday, that weekend. And my good friend, the Plant Lady SF, will be having a store there, and I will be supplying the anthuriums. So I thought it would be quite fun to do a video to show you how I prepare for a event. Especially, it's just the process of how I pick the seedlings that I want to supply. So not all seedlings are created equal. Some of them are bigger, some of them grow slower, some of them are just not as eye-catching. So in a in-person event, it's really important that you get plants that are very, very eye-catching. So the traits have to really stand out. And this is the benefit of also shopping in person, right? You get to pick the plant. So even within a species, there is a good variety, and so you can pick the traits that you like. Some people like it to be rounder. Some people like leaves that are darker or have a flatter sinus. So the benefit of shopping in person is, well, you actually spend more, but also that you pick really the plant that speaks to you. So for this event, I really want to make sure that I'm giving the plant lady the best, the easiest to sell in person, and the plants that are also able to kind of withstand that time of being in ambient. So the plant should look pretty vigorous, and it should be big enough that you don't need much care. And the thing is, you don't want the plant to also kind of crash after the person bought it from your store and bring it home. And so I think about all these things when I supply to a show like this. And yeah, the thing is, like, you also have competition, right, from other stores. And so I want to make sure that the plants I'm pulling out for her is going to be quite outstanding, and it's also not something that is that common. So I don't know, I will just go into this process and show you what I look for in my seedlings. There'll be some species that I already have in mind that I feel like it'll be really good to show in person for people that are coming to the show. They're just more grown, and they have just like very eye-catching traits. So I'm gonna pull out the first batch for you. The first batch will be the silver blush. So we all like our anthuriums to have very eye-catching kind of features, and the silver blush, at least the ones that I've grown, they really have a lot of silver in them. The veins are thick. Of course, they are pretty juvenile, and so they will not look exactly the same as how they should look like when they are much more mature. The traits are going to develop. But right now, I know to find ones that are big enough and also find ones that really look very eye-catching. So the silver blush. Ta-da! So Jeannie, the plant lady's owner, she contacted me, like, I think last year, to already tell me, like, she signed up for this event and I should kind of prepare or reserve some seedlings for her to sell. So at the time, I know that I want to really keep the ones that are already pretty good size to let them grow out even more, so that at the show they will show really nice features. So this is a tray of silver blush that I kind of reserved for Jeannie. You can look at them like this. And I we'll pick out the good ones out of all these. Okay, so I'm going to just show you a couple of them. So the silver blush, I'm not going to bring down the mother plant. It is like somewhere at the top. It is good for its shininess. So you want a lot of silver in the veins. And I don't know, like sometimes the even when it's not very silvery, like you have a very nice like round shape. That is also something that some people might look out for, or it might be kind of like a mutant when it's super round. I don't think I have any here just based on this first look, but yes, let's see. So I want to give something that is a good size and there's enough leaves. So this is one of the seedlings, and you can see that it has very nice silvery thick veins. So this is definitely one of them that I would uh, give. And I don't know, I don't actually know if I have enough to give, because the thing is, like, I want to pick out the healthiest, the best ones. And if I don't think this is good enough to represent my brand, I will not just put it into the selection, right? So this is definitely something that I thought is, you know, really good. So this will be in the selection. Okay, so that one is good. I think I found one more. It looks really good. And this one has one more leaf. Oops. So this is also another one that is a pretty good size. So I do like to follow the advice that Doc Block gave. That he says that when you want to select for seedlings, you want to choose ones that are actually very healthy, and not ones that are like too slow growing. The thing is, the health of the plant, it's what you should select for, and that is what Doc Block said himself. And so I really, it inspires me to really choose based on like the health of the plant. And something can look very special, but then if it's very difficult to grow, or it just has like kind of like a stunted rate of growth, then it might not be the best um, offspring. Yeah. So we're done with the silver blush. Actually, a lot of work went into it. I didn't want to record because it's going to take up so much memory space, like record and then speed it up for you to see that I was just like moving things around. But yes, silver blush is done, and now we're going to do the Mind Flayer. And since the Mind Flayer is something that is of higher value, like a price point, I feel like I don't have to pull too many of them out for the event. But still, yes, I think I'm gonna just go through them and maybe like pick out, like probably less than 20. I feel, I don't know, but the thing is, I always have enough to pull out if the sales is really good for the first day. But yes, ta-da! So here's the Mind Flayers, and you know what? If I have a choice to keep all of them, I would. I just love Spaghetti Eye so much. Like, I love all of them. So it's just like so hard for me to say goodbye to any of them. But yeah, so this tray, it's all the Mind Flayers in this greenhouse. Like most of them are here, and then like I have more seedlings in the IKEA Millsbo greenhouse cabinet that's inside the house. So these are the ones that overflowed into the outdoors greenhouse. Yes. So wow, these are just so nice. I cannot deal with them. Wow, like these are just so nice. Oh, I don't want to like give them away. Okay, like this one. So let's focus, please. Wow. Look at like the minimal venation, almost nothing at the top, and then just three lines. The most prominent one is the one that is in the center. It looks like, I'll say, like a sperm with like two wings. So like the sinus is like really prominent, and then like, you have this long tail and there. Yeah, just so pretty, like minimal, and it's like, so this is the newest leaf, and it gets dark like this. Wow, like this is such a good tray of seedlings. Oh my god, I don't want to give this away. Like they all look they all look pretty much like this. This one's a really good one, right? So pretty. I don't know if I want to sell these. Like, I feel like I should just keep all of them for myself. Oh my, these are all so nice. This one is like extra round. This one is like extra round, like very chubby. Is it focusing? I don't know. Wow, extra round. Or maybe this, yeah. Wow, these are just so nice. I don't know if I want to like part with these ones. Oh my lord. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna pick out like 10, and that's it. Okay, so let's be good and pick out 10 of them to sell. Oh my gosh, this is so painful. Okay, so this are I'll pick out some from this tray. It's gonna be really, really hard, but they look so good. And you know what? While stock lasts, like I will sell these, and then I'll make more, and then I'm gonna not sell them for a while. So then if you guys want to take care of yourselves and like cut and prop and like distribute it, yes, good. But I will say that the Mind Flayers, I've been selling this for a while already, and the Mind Flayers are going down in quantities. There are limited numbers of them, and this you cannot find anywhere else. And so, I think it's just like if you have a hard time finding something, it gets rarer. And so, you know, like buy it before these are gone, because I don't think I'll have this sized ready in maybe like a year, you know? And the thing is, like, I don't want to sell them as small seedlings because, like, they might have a lot of potential. They might have even more mutation. So at least I know that this one's look is like pretty consistent. But like, my greatest nightmare is to sell uh, a seedling that turns out to be variegated when it's bigger. Like that is like my greatest nightmare, and the biggest heartache. And so I want to like stop selling seedlings that are like really small, like one or two leaved seedlings. I think it's best for me to keep for myself. Because like I'm growing these out. I'm in this because I really love doing this, right? I love growing them out and then like seeing how they turn out. So like no joke, like I want all of these for myself, but I can't because this greenhouse take like I don't know how many, like a few 1,000 or more to keep up every month, because it needs electricity and it needs water and all these material, like it adds up. And so this hobby, it is expensive if you are like a crazy person like me. that you are just like, more and more and more, and then you have more plants and you need more material for the plants, right? And so, yeah, I will have to sell my plants that I hybridized and grew out. So, yes, I'll have to part with some of you guys. I'm so sad. I wonder if like every seller is as dramatic as me and feel this way towards like the plants they grow. I just feel like, like I'm a Cancer, and so like I really have attachment to these plants. I see them as like my babies. And yeah, like I'm not, just growing this and selling this to make a quick buck. Like I really take care of my plants, so much so that I built this like fully glass greenhouse, so that I give them like a really nice environment. I don't know if you guys are like listening and understanding that like I love you guys so much that I actually built this beautiful house for you guys. And this greenhouse is like 12 to $15,000. Okay. That is just like the greenhouse, like all these other material and like the lighting and like the hydration, the water system and stuff like that. Like it's another cost, and like the ongoing maintenance fee of this setup, it's like four figures every month. And so I have to sell my plants to keep up with this. I share this to just highlight to you guys the cost that usually is not really talked about in growing very difficult to grow plants like aeroids and anthuriums. And I really try to keep this feel like a tropical um, jungle. Like I really, really try to give my plants like the environment that they are evolved to love and thrive in. And yeah, this winter is hard. Like the heat that is needed to maintain the temperature of this space, it's a lot, a lot of heat and a lot of money spent on the heating of this space. But yes, I will pick up uh, about 10 of these for the show, very sadly. Like it hurts me to sell Forgetti Eye or anything with like a closed sinus. Like that is like how much I love it. And you know what? Like I don't really need to make a lot of money from this show. So you know what? I think I just gonna pick out like five. And the thing is, I realized that if it hurts me so much to sell my plans, like maybe I should just not sell it. I should just not sell it, and like I might even want to like buy back some of the plans that I distributed to my partners already. But yes, next up, let's do the Anthurium Xenomorph. So the Xenomorph, it's I name it. The story is that it is a face hugger hybrid. So the face hugger, it's a Carla Forgetii, and it is not just any Carla Forgetii. It is the Carla Forgetii. And you know what? Some people might not agree with it, but like it is what it is. I got the name. And well, it's not that I trademarked it or like I register it as like a cultivar, but yeah, so I just gave this name because like it is just a Carla Forgetii that is so outstanding. And the Xenomorph is the mama with the face hugger. So the face hugger is actually the baby alien, right? And so the Fat Mama is actually a dark mama. Dark mama, it's a queen pup hybrid. So it's the dark mama, and it's crossed with a pup. And what's different with this combination is that it makes the dark mama darker. So the thing is, like the dark mama is a queen crossed with a pup. The product is that it has a nice pop shape, and it has the length of the queen. But the thing is, it is not dark. Like it is the most like dark green, but it's not like velvety dark like black kind of like tones, you know. And so the Fat Mama is the dark mama cross with a pup, and this cross is really hard because we know that like the dark mama is not the most like rigorous in producing offsprings. So I just named it Fat Mama, dark mama, but fatter and also darker. This is right here, but I don't have a new leaf to show you. But also the I don't know what pup it is crossed with, but it's probably a pup that's like with a very reddish color, because the Fat Mama, the plant that I have, they come out with very purplish red emergent, like almost like metallic purple emergence, and looks really nice when like the light hits it at the right point. You see that like it's reddish, and then it has this like blue tone that makes it purple color looking. Yeah, and so the Fat Mama crossed with the Face Hugger, it comes out to be, it's a very long name, so I call it the Xenomorph. Okay, so just a Xenomorph. And so I'm gonna show you some of the Xenomorph that I'm going to look through and select for the show. Yes. So wow, I also like don't want to sell any of these, because like when I see the plant, I'm like, oh my god, potential, potential, potential. And so this is one that is, you can see the emergent color, and of course it doesn't show how red it is. Okay, so this is backlit. You see the color is like it can look so different. Yeah, if I put my hand, yeah, so oh, do you see like it becomes this real true color. This is how it appears in person, but actually in person it looks redder. But yeah, so this is how it looks like, very dark. So it does have this brownness that is from the Carla Forgetii. Yeah, so this is, yeah, so this is a very nice xenomorph that I kept. And then of course like there are some that are pretty mutant-y. So this one is the Xenomorph, and firstly the leaf come out like really nice, like wavy and curly, and then this is the newest leaf, it fused at the top, and it actually came out to be very very red, but now the redness has subsided. The redness only stays in the slit that is in the sinus. Wow, this is so hard for you to see. um, I'm not even sure this is focusing. I cannot see from here that if it's focusing or not. Yes, but yes, so you can see it is pretty black, really dark, and the sinus has this red slit, and it's fused. So this is how hopefully a mature xenomorph is gonna develop to look like. There's this look. Okay, so now I'm going to pick out some of these xenomorph. Oh my gosh, I'm running out of time. I'm gonna have to work out and then come back and continue filming, or I'll just do another round of selection tomorrow. But yes, the xenomorph will be part of the selection for the show. Okay, so it's the next day. I couldn't finish filming yesterday, and so I'm gonna continue. But I just realized that yesterday's setup is so stupid because I couldn't get close enough to the camera, and so I just like took away all these buckets and the setup so that I can get closer to the camera so that I can show you guys and make sure that the camera is focused. So the next plant I'm going to pull out are seedlings called the Masquerade, Masquerade is a cross between a Noid, no ID, with a pop dot block. I tried so hard to find the pop dot block plant here, but I couldn't. But I chopped it up and made several of them. That's why like the mother plant seems to be gone. Um, but nonetheless, I have the mother plant here that is the one that bore all the seeds. So the no ID plant, it's definitely a forgetti whatever plant. Um, and there's no ID, but I gave it the name the mask because it really looks like when it's in its final hardened state, it really gives this green like full circle moment that look like the movie The Mask. And so this is the mother plant. I'm going to show it to you first. This is the new leaf. And I like that this plant just have this like very neon look. So this is backlit, right? And you can see that the neon really goes through. And then when if I have like something behind this so it is not backlit, you can see that it really looks quite black, right? So it looks like it has um so in person it looks, oh wait, this is the old leaf. So this is how it hardened into, and you can see how because it has hardened, whether I put my hand behind it or not doesn't really affect the how backlit it looks, because it's just thickened up and all the chlorophyll is just like filled in already. But this young leaf is just quite still translucent, so you can see that if I put my hand behind the leaf, there is that shadow. So this is still quite translucent. This is already settled, and I'm sorry, it is not the prettiest. But yes, you can see how like it's green through and through, and the veins are also green. But this is definitely not a spaghetti eye. It is mixed with something, but I'm not sure what it is. I got it as like a no ID. And so, yeah, but still very spidery looking. This is the new leaf. The new leaf actually comes out salmon red, and then it has settled into this color. The margin of the leaf, it's actually this pink salmon color, which you know it's just really hard to show. Oh, I think you might be able to see this. So it is this salmon pink color margin. Yes. So this is what I call the mask. Really nice. The veins are pretty clean. By clean, I mean that there's not a lot of glitter around it, so it's definitely not a crystal hybrid. So I don't know, but yes, this is the mask. Um, Very green, comes out red first, and so the mask crossed with the pop dot block is gonna be this seedling that I'm showing you, and I call it the Masquerade because you know just like a really long name. Like the mask is a Noid cross with the pop dot block. Some people might not like the naming system that I use, but you know what? It's just easier for me. And I'll do another separate video to talk about the naming of plants. I know it's like just a very controversial topic, but yes, let's just get into like the good stuff, which is the plants, okay? So I'm just gonna go back and forth, like picking out nice looking seedlings for you, and then you know I can have a good close up, and then I can make sure that my videos are focused. Okay, so this one is not gonna be on sale because this one I really want to keep it for myself. But you can see, oh wow, it looks even better than I thought it's gonna look in the camera. But yes, this so I I like the shape. I like this really round shape, and then the pop dot block is gonna give it the darkness. And this emergent is also red, right? So you can see there's a lot of pigment in this. My pop dot block is like one of my best mother plants. Just really dark color, and so I use it as a pollen or a fruit bearing parent. So this quite minimal leaf. It came out actually more purple color, and now it settled into this dark I don't even know, like dark brown, black. Like, but you can I don't know if you can see, like, there's a little blue sheen in it, which is probably from the pop side of things. So this is what this is the mom, right? This is what that bore the seeds. It has and then this one is the baby. So this one is one that I'm gonna keep for myself. But then there are other ones that are pretty good for ready for sale. I really like these shapes, and I thought I talked in my previous video about how I really just do not want to sell my plants. I actually changed my mind when it comes to the Forgetti Eye Mind Flayer. I was telling my suppliers, like, I don't think I want to provide you with any more because I want to keep them for myself for making a cultivar in the future. And it also hurts me a lot to give you these plants. So I'm like, I'm just gonna keep them. Okay, so this one is also, so this one you can see that it has more of the mother plants vibes, right? There's no new leaf right now, but you can see that it has this roundness to it. This is another plant, and this one is starting to harden already, but has this reddish brownish look to it. This is the older leaf, so I like that the veins are even cleaner in person, even thinner in person. What else? Which one is a good one? So this one, okay, wow. Oh, do I really want to sell these things? I don't know. So this one's really cute. This one's really cute. The shape is super round, like very wide. Red margin is pink. It looks like a really nice young crystal. But like Doc Block, it's a crystallinum, a crystal matte hybrid, right? So wow, this one definitely it's more bulleted, I think. Yes, ooh, so nice. The thing is, I see so much potential in all of them that I really just don't. This one is definitely more like the pub Doc Block parent because it's longer. I can see this nice sheen. And then this is the emergent, which it's going to be too small for the camera to focus, I think. Yeah. The color, it's like a reddish, taupe brownish color. Yeah, but I can see this one, the shape is much longer compared to, let's see, this one that is like super round, right? A lot of different outcomes. Very dark. This is definitely a trait of the pop Doc Block. Very, very dark. Okay, and then lastly, I think I'll just pull out some of the pop Doc Block self seedling, the pop Doc Block self seedling, and I feel like it is just one of the plants that I can keep making over and over again. I've been selling this pop Doc Block self for like 3-4 years now, and the results are always just pretty good. And so I'm gonna pull out some. I saw one that is like really, really nice. This one, I don't think I want to sell it, right? I want to keep it because the emergent is black, and so this is just like so good. It's going to be better and better every time. But for this particular seedling, it has chosen violence and give me a black emergent for a seedling so young. So this is a selfing of that pop dog block parent plant. So this is a really nice one. So I think this is it. I have so many more plans right now with really good emergence. And so I'm going to do another video to just show you guys all these new leaves that are coming out. They are just amazing. But yes, I think these are all the plans that I'm going to show that I'm going to, pack to pass to the plant lady for the orchid show this weekend. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is Boy Gardening. You can follow us on this channel, subscribe, like. You can also follow us on social media at Boy Gardening for TikTok and Instagram. And last but not least, you can go to boygardening.com to check out the mother plants that we use to make our hybrids. There's a lot more information and videos and pictures of the mother plant. And also, there will be some seedlings that are available for sale. But yes, I will be restricting the sales of Mind Flayer because I really want to keep them for myself. And so, you know what? If you already have a Mind Flayer, cut it, prop it, and then like share it with people. Yeah, you know, sell it, resell it, share it, and I will try to really make more Forgetii hybrids because that is just something that I'm so passionate about. And so I'll see you in the next one. Thank you for watching. See you at the show. Yes. Okay, guys, so I have here the seedlings. This is just one box of them. This box contains there is a Ace of Spades crossed with a FSRL pub. So these are the seedlings. The Ace of Spades is a dark form. I post it pretty often in on social media, and so it's so big that it takes up a lot of room in my greenhouse. You can see the velvetiness in these offsprings already. I don't know why, but like the new leaf actually comes out to be light green and then it darkens into kind of like this. Yeah, so this is still quite soft, so you can kind of like see through. But then this is like totally hardened and it's just so this is the contrast you can see. Yeah, so this is the Ace of Spades crossed with a FSRL pup. And then here I have the Xenomorph, which is the Fat Mama crossed with the FACEHUGGER. So let me adjust this. Yeah, it's hard to see the redness on this sinus, but yes, very long shaped like the Fat Mama. Okay, yes. So some of them just have like a really nice prominent shape longish down. This definitely looks more like the face hugger compared to this. I'm not sure, but like they're so young that things can change, you know. Yes, it's kind of I labeled them, of course, but it's kind of like mixed up. But I think yeah, these ones are the Xenomorph, and then these ones you can see these ones are it has a rounder shape and the veins are less prominent, which is the trait of the Ace of Spades. And these ones have this very prominent venation, which is the trait of the face hugger. But yes, so this is one box. This is the other box. So I included some bigger xenomorph here so you can see this trade. Ooh, so nice. This one, because it's more mature, the red just stays longer. So this is, I just included some bigger ones. Wow, this is so nice. Yep. And here we have the Masquerade. So the Masquerade colorful emergent, dark colorful emergent, definitely. And then, okay, so this one is the box of the silvers, the crystallinums. Oh, I cannot get over this site. It's just so pretty.